Hello, welcome, what is good everyone? Tone here, ready to continue our first playthrough here of the Diceomancer demo. Let's continue our run and see where we left off. Alright, we are about, I guess, halfway through this map. I don't know if this is like the first act or the whole game. It's probably an act because I imagine there'd be like more than one big boss you play during a run. This is the demo, so this might represent the end of the demo either way. Very curious to find out. Let's take a quick look at our deck here. I remember lamenting that I had too many cards that didn't do anything immediate, and instead you had to play another card. Even if you could play that card immediately, we were punished for that because one of the previous enemies we fought did damage to us based on how many cards we played. But also some of these like upgrade other cards, and I feel like we needed more like immediate impact. I guess something a lot of like Slay the Spire players would call like burst damage and stuff like that. Because a lot of our just regular damage and block cards are 4, this is like a d6, 3, not a whole lot. Crossbows are good, we have to reload them. So I feel like my deck isn't amazing here. That's okay, I like experimenting and trying, see what all these exciting cards do. Alright, what is our path looking like? I'm at 24 out of 50 health, so I might hit up this campfire, which I assume will probably heal us. It'd be cool if we could jump back and get a card removal. That could make our deck a little stronger, perhaps. These regular fights are getting quite difficult, so I'm a little scared of the what looks like an elite encounter. But we don't have much choice here, so let's jump into the next regular fight. So we have just a piggy again, but I guess this is a much stronger version of the piggy seeing this late. They have 4 health bars. The belly pack gives them 2 powers, which increases their attack damage. That gives them some scaling. Focus. So the enemy's health bar is broken, all of its focus intentions will be destroyed. Okay, that's what was happening. Ah, I see. So that last enemy we fought, they had a few of these, I guess these are like modifiers when they're in the brackets like this. And I just thought that was like part of like a weird attack name, but they were actually like a modifier. So focus means that if we remove one of their health bars, then they lose this. Intrepid says when they lose hit points, limit the loss to 1, then lose 1 Intrepid. So it's like a free hit, which I actually don't mind. I'm not super eager to break a health bar just to make them lose that, but I think we do want to dish out damage because this belly pat, I don't know what their next turn's attacks are going to be like, but that can make them pretty dangerous. So what do we have here? So I drew this early. This is going to go away if I don't play it, which I don't think I will, because I think we're going to want to reload our crossbow. What does this do? Borrow card, copy up to D for cards from your hand, and they additionally have temporary. Not much worth copying here, unless... I forget, does the crossbow go right into my hand when I reload it? Maybe I can copy that. No, it goes into my deck. It's almost like it isn't even worth using. Yeah, I guess we gotta save that. I mean... I could just copy a bunch of strikes, but I don't know if that's gonna get us through this fight. So this is going to be a pretty boring turn, I think. He's not even doing damage, so there's no reason to block. Strike. Looks like it's not even worth converting my mana. Actually, I don't have anything that requires only blue mana except for this card, which I can't play this turn, and it's going to get discarded automatically, because that's how that card works. I guess this one requires blue or purple mana, and there's a decent chance we draw it. Alright, so I'll take the block, convert that mana. Oh, I just... I thought this was another block. I should have played 2 strikes, I guess. Thick skin, reduced damage taken by 1. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I should have played that. Okay, what do we got going on here? Increase attack damage by 2. Doing 7 damage is going to be 9. Play 8 Butter Hand. When attacking, check 8. If it fails, damage is halved. It was half at the end of the turn, so this will be 8 for... Interesting. They've got their stack of Intrepid here. I think I am going to... I'm fine with the Butter Hand. I probably have weak attacks where I could play it on the first one. The check is rolling a d20. So I have with a check 8, I think would be a 13 and 20 chance of success, and then I'll go down to 4. Which will end up being a 17 out of 20 chance of success. So it's really the first check that's like really dicey. Go ahead and reload. This automatically uses my blue mana. Do we want that? It's fine. Play that. And get a gain block card. Blocking 6 out of an estimated 9 block this turn if I want. Or an estimated 9 damage. I don't know why it's estimated, it's going to be 9 damage. It's 7 plus the 2 from their power. I don't think the 1 dice is doing much this turn. Well, what am I saying? Because I can do like... 20 damage to their last health bar, which doesn't help me immediately, but that'll make finishing them off a lot easier. I might just leave this in my... You know what? No, we'll play it. Because when this block card comes back around, that stays on it. Also, I rolled a 1. Maneuver, draw 4 cards, put at least 2 cards from hand on top of the draw pile. I'm down to use the maneuver. What do I want to put on top of the draw pile? Ooh, I think I'm going to copy the crossbow with borrowed card. I'm gonna play Revelation, Revelation, this turn. I wonder if that's like a translation typo there. Yeah, I guess I gotta figure out what my whole turn's gonna be. What is he even doing? I think there was, yeah, view battlefield. Okay, so he's gaining Intrepid and the Belly Pat. Okay. I think I need to keep the strike to eat this Intrepid instead of wasting a crossbow on that. I think I'm not going to be playing this Unstable Portal. 4 mana. Ideally, I just play like 4 crossbows and Revelation. I keep these 3 for sure. Probably keep a strike. He's not doing damage, so block can definitely go on top of my deck. I'll throw that on top because I just don't think I'm going to have the mana to play this turn. We'll play that. What does Butterhand do? Do I miss? No, it makes the damage halved, so having the big Butterhand effect when the Intrepid is there, they're both things that reduce my damage, and they both get like absorbed with 1 attack. Just kind of nice. Did I put this on top of my deck? Oh shoot. Wait, how did Revelation... I don't know what I just did there. Did it give me like 2 prompts? I screwed... that's weird. Wait, no, because I played Revelation, right? Yeah, I played the Revelation. Why did I put that block on top of my deck? I don't know what I did. Oh well. Alright, so let's play a strike. Oh, this only goes down at the end of the turn, so I'm butterhanded this whole turn. That's actually more problematic than I was anticipating. Wait a second. You want to increase or decrease numbers? Let's increase the damage. Can I increase this D4? What does that do? I'm tempted to try it. Oh, added a D4, D6. Interesting. Only 1 limited card per turn. Oh shoot, was that a limited card that I just played? It probably was. Oops. Need to pay attention to that effect. Well, that really screws up my turn. Guess I'm just playing a strike and a crossbow then. Oh, I forgot I had this effect where I gain block and armor when I take down one of their bars. I'm not gonna be able to play any of those cards if I draw them. I really don't have anything to do with this mana, so I'm just gonna end my turn. Oh, but that mana goes away because of my lollipop anyways. Always puts me over capacity. Alright, well I think we always play this. Take the damage one. Ooh, you're doing 14 damage to me. It's a big hit. This guy like double scales because he builds up power and his attack damage, base damage goes up. Interesting. So he was doing 7 base plus 2 for 9 last time. Now he's doing 10 base plus 4 for 14. What disappointed I misplayed my crossbow, because now I'm going to play my other crossbow this turn, because I can't like keep waiting on this, and now both of my crossbows are going to be on reload. I'm drawing like dead hands because I played my cards wrong. Like this like ate up yeah, that limited thing, I forgot that was a modifier. Am I gonna double block this turn? Well, I definitely have to play the crossbow, I think. I have 2 mana that I can use left. I'm taking 14 damage. There's not a chance that I could kill you, right? You have 25, 24 health left. I can do D8, D6. Could possibly kill you if I rolled a D6 on this. Maybe that's the way to go. Now you have 6 health. 2 mana, there's a Butter Hands effect, so there's a chance that my damage gets halved, and they get reduced damage by 1. So I can either do D8 damage. Let's see, so 4 damage twice, reduced by 1, so 3 damage twice. Is it just enough to kill you without Butter Hand effect? This can whiff, but it does 4 or better slightly more than half the time. Oh, I have power though. So this should be very reliable, I think. Okay. I had to use some of my my dice there, but that saved me. Honestly, going into potential campfire, if that heals me to full, then that health had no damage or value, but I don't really know what the campfire does, so I'm just happy to like keep my health bar up a little bit. Deal 100 damage. It costs 5 mana, and I don't have a way to have more than 4 mana. I don't understand how I play that. 2 concentration. At the start of the turn, draw 2 cards. That sounds really strong. Maneuver was pretty good. Temporarily decrease the target non-card, non-dice number by D8. I like the concentration. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the campfire. Let's see what this does. Where was I at? 22, so that healed me 16 hit points. I think I was at 22. It was like 1/3 of my max life. I wonder if that's how much they always heal. It's surprising that doesn't give you more information about what it's actually doing. That was basically like a whole hit from that enemy on the last turn. That doesn't seem that valuable compared to the other thing was the backpack. I think gives me another relic, which I think is probably worth a lot more than 16 hit points, potentially. This is a lot of freaking birds. Wow. Okay. I'm taking 20 damage this turn if I can't mitigate it somehow. I have 100 damage to chew through. Yeah, And these things get stronger every turn, I think. Temporarily decrease a number. If I decrease one of their strikes, I assume that's only for this turn, and it's not like their strike next turn is going to also be decreased. It'd be cool if I could decrease one every turn, though. Maybe we just want to increase the number. I think I need more damage in this instance. So I've got an 8 damage strike, which is pretty cool. Well, not much I can do with this hand, so I'll just play the cards. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I can get more draw and block by doing that. I should probably reload this. And then I'm taking a ton of damage. Well, this is a good thing I rested because I would have died. Not that turn, but next turn. This is limited, okay. Borrowed card, what do I want to put this on? Maybe I draw something from Unstable Portal that's worth borrowing. Play maneuver, then I won't get to play borrowed card. Best case scenario is I draw like the 1 dice. Research. Yeah, I don't think that helps. I would have liked to draw the 1 dice and play borrowed card on that. That's not going to happen. So I think I'm going to play borrowed card, but I think I'm going to use it on maybe something I draw from with Unstable Portal. Can I turn this into mana? No. Did I put it in the wrong place? Okay, I can. So I can apply 7 burn and 7 blind. This will do 7 damage, 3 damage, 1 damage across 3 turns, I believe. Kind of slow, but this looks like, well, it looks like a long fight because I can't deal a lot of damage to these guys quickly. But if this is a long fight, I probably die at the end of next turn if I don't do something serious. So this is probably too slow. The blind part doesn't seem strong enough. Let's see. Chainsword, deal 4 damage to the enemy 4 times. Now that seems pretty nice. It costs 2 mana. It's really doing 8 damage per mana. Which is still decent compared to my stuff, but not huge. This is gain 12 block and heal 7 hit points. It's a bird bag, a big one. This seems really good. If I could play this multiple times, this run, I would be happy for this fight. I only got 1 more. Oh, and I can actually play it with one of my mana that would be otherwise unusable because I rolled a green mana with my Lollipop Relic. So I think playing this once now makes a lot of sense. How much damage am I taking? 25? I guess I'm playing this... Oh, I can't play that again because I don't have the mana. can't actually kill you this turn. I could use my 1 dice, but doing that for a chance to not take 5 damage doesn't seem strong enough. I play the crossbow so I get 12 damage back from something. Or do I just play strike on this thing? I could do 12 damage later with this. I guess that's more damage on average, and this has a 1 in 8 chance of killing the crow. Which is very unlikely, but it would save me 5 health if I did. I feel like I need to reload the crossbow. Okay, so this turn I'm taking 30 damage. I don't have a single damage card in my hand. Okay, that's probably a GG. Let's see. Change. Oh my god, this bird flapping is so annoying. I can change 2 numbers this turn with dice. You know, I just realized, I think how you play that card that costs 5 is you can change this number. Which is interesting. It seems really hard to set up. I feel kind of helpless this turn. I can't block enough to do anything here. This might give me enough block. What numbers can I change? Seems to make that big of a difference. I feel like between this, I might be able to kill one of the birds and block. Let's see. Go ahead and modify. Block card to do some damage. I think I'm just gonna use this to reroll. Are you kidding me? There we go. This. Then I have to roll a d8 against that. Oh, this does damage to a random enemy. Whoops. I forgot I can't target that. So that's actually not gonna be helpful. Oh, I got lucky. 1 in 5 chance. Ooh, and that rolled me a crossbow. Just gonna be 2 more block and 2 more cards. How much damage am I taking now? 24. 8 block, and so I need to block. Slightly less than I'm currently able to. Or slightly more than I'm currently able to. Oh, I can't play the strike. I don't have the mana for that. I could almost kill this guy. So I have an effective 22 health right now. Oh wait, no, that would mean the block would save me, wouldn't it? Barely. damage 4 times, 24. Yeah, okay. Yikes. I should have 1 health left. I got my bird bag out. Taking 28 damage this turn. I got a few big block cards here. Wait, no, this is a damage card. There's no way I can... I don't know, that might have been a waste because I don't think I can get up to 28 block anyways. Well, this is like 19 block, so I can. It's 19 effective extra health. Oh, this is a big strike. This will actually kill one of the birds. I should have played that on this. I didn't realize that this was a better strike. I can't see the bottom of the cards. Because if this could give me D8 block, that would have been huge. So I have 20 effective health right now. I'm taking 28 damage. I kill this bird and I gain 2 more block. And this guy does 7 less damage to me. That's enough to survive the turn, isn't it? It's a shame that I'm not playing this card at the moment, though. Yeah, because I would have taken 28 damage, so I'd be taking 21. Right now I have 20 health, basically. Or I could play this. I gain D8, D6 block. So it doesn't block 7 of the damage, but it does damage to something, which makes mitigate more damage and future turns easier. Got a crossbow coming. I think this might be the better play. So this blocks me what? 3... 7, 8 on average. And then it does like 4.5 damage on average to one of the enemies. I think I'm gonna play this. But this blocks 7 damage and that gives me 2 free block immediately. It also draws 2 cards, and I won't be able to play any of those cards. Well, actually, if I drew this, I'd be able to play it. I'd be able to play Maneuver as well. I just wouldn't be able to make much use of it. But I kind of like having Maneuver, Revelation, and Crossbow to play next turn. Which doesn't happen if I strike. Oh, I guess the problem though is I'm taking 28 damage here. This needs to roll quite high. For me to survive that. I was doing the math as if I was only taking 21 when I played this, and it was like almost impossible that I didn't survive, so I think I do have to play this. See, that did waste my crossbow now, which is unfortunate. Because being able to crossbow one of these next turn would have been a big deal. I just realized I could overwrite one of these numbers. Which would have been significant, I think. I don't know if I had these when I played the big dice the first time, but overwriting one of them actually before I just played that other revelation would have been a big deal. Getting 4, 5, 6 power, or like more concentration, more draw, more card draw would have been huge. Damn, I wish I thought about that. Well. Okay, this is probably our last turn. What's the best thing to use my D6 reroll on right now? It doesn't really matter. I probably shouldn't overthink it, right? Wait, do I have my D8 strike? I do. Interesting. Or my 8 damage strike. I can do a lot of damage this turn, but I think I literally have to kill everything to survive. I have some blocks, but I only have 3 mana. So I have 12 damage from a crossbow, 8 damage from the strike, but it's actually 14 and 10. I feel like I might be able to kill 2 birds this turn, and if I do that, can I block enough? Actually, if I can kill 2 birds, that's 8 block for free right there. Which is enough to block the last one. So let's see, how do I go about killing 2 birds? I'd probably reroll one of their health with this dice. What am I doing? I'm playing 3 attacks. Strike, crossbow. Am I better off trying to raise my power with the 1 dice? Drawing this block card would be huge as well, and I can actually guaranteed draw it. Because I can break this health bar to draw 2, and then maneuver will draw 4, which is my whole deck. How do I get in a position where I can kill 2 of these birds? This is 14 damage. I can get this health bar down to 3 or less. Then that kills. I feel like that's my best shot. And then I have to kill the other one with strike for 10 damage. That leaves this guy at 10. Maybe this block will be enough to make me survive. I'd have to survive 2 birds at that point. I'd have 6 health. I'd have to roll like a 12 on this, which doesn't seem likely. But this will do damage too, but not enough. I think that's the course of action to play, though. I don't think trying to get like a lucky 6 roll on this helps me as much as doing more damage here. Is it rolling over the right number? Yes, it is. Oh, perfect. Wait a second. This actually changes the play completely, because now I can play this strike to kill that bird. That's actually huge. Well, potentially. Let's find out. What's my incoming damage right now? 16. That's a lot of damage. Wait, I could draw this strike again. With maneuver. And I can set up my next turn. If I can draw that strike again, then I can kill this guy for sure. Do I even need to play this block card? I think we do. Well, if I kill this crow, then this guy gets fully blocked. So we probably play the crossbow. This is 14 damage. So this bird will have 6 health left. I'll draw 2 cards. Actually, any strike will kill them at that point. I think that's how we do it. Wait. Where's the block card? Playing this first would actually be best because it does damage to a random enemy, but this doesn't do a lot of damage, or it potentially doesn't. I think getting the 4 guaranteed is what we want, and we'll fully block this so we don't actually need the block if we kill this. So yeah, I think we just crossbow and strike this thing. Then I'm just gonna play a normal strike. Actually, I don't know the discard pile order. Does playing the big strike make it more likely that it ends up in my hand next turn? Oh wait, it's already in my discard, never mind, I don't have the big strike yet. I'd have to play maneuver. Oh, but I could set it up with the maneuver. Hold up. So now I get to choose 2 cards to put on top of my deck, which would be the big strike. And probably this block. This is 10 damage. Next turn I need to do 20. Oh shoot, I should have... I should have reloaded across... Wait, no I can't. I don't have the mana to do that. Okay. That's why I didn't do that. So I could have set up strike crossbow for next turn. That would have been a winner. This is 10 and 6. Actually, if I have 2... 10, 6. If I play 3 strikes next turn, that would kill the bird. I need to play one this turn. Is this better than playing a strike next turn? I assume they're going to be doing 9 damage to me next turn. I'm going to be able to do at least enough to hit them for 2. Or to gain 2 block, one of their health bars. Is this worth playing next turn? Possibly, because this plus a block probably saves me as well. Blocks are so weak though, I'd rather just draw a strike. And if this rolls less than 4, I actually don't like the amount of damage this does. I think I'm just going to save 2 strikes for next turn. Oh shit, I just drew them right away. It didn't matter. I overthought that way too much. Well, I have my 8 damage strike. I have a d6 strike. I have this thing. This guy's capped out, so he's only doing 8 damage to me. Actually draw the other strike pretty reliably, so I think we actually just... Okay, that's enough to win, right? Wow, how do we get through that? Okay. Wow. Let's see. Battle of Wits. Deal 4 damage, kick 3. Kick says when casting, you can discard up to 3 cards. For each card discarded, duplicate this card. No thank you. Big block card with Phantom, which adds a copy of it, but it costs a lot to play this. I think it makes it unusable for us. Toolbox, deal 5 damage to a random enemy or gain 5 block. It's a free card to draw, basically, because it doesn't eat into your card draw, because you draw another card when you draw this. You can only use it 3 times per campfire. Man, we don't have that many more fights left, and there's going to be a guaranteed campfire, so it actually feels pretty good here. Maybe that's what I take. How do I get rid of the map? There we go. I don't know if I'm feeling the crossbow. The reloading part of this makes it tough. I kind of like the toolbox. Wait, we're fighting an elite now? We're kind of screwed, aren't we? Wait, was I able to walk backwards? I screwed up. I forgot I could go backwards. I mean, then I would have had to go into 3 fights in a row. I guess we were screwed either way. It was fun getting out of that last fight, but I think our time here is over. I don't think we've seen an elite yet, though, even though, like, a lot of the enemies you get to, like, in the middle section of this map felt like elites compared to, like, the early enemies, which is a pretty interesting thing. So I'm actually, like, terrified with how much damage this guy might do. He doesn't have much health, which is interesting. Let's see. Focus, buy time, happily +1. When you cast 8 cards, add 1 to an ally's numbers. And we know these guys, their pecs go up quite a bit. Lifelink. When HP is going to be changed by unusual means, such as attack, burn, etc. Why isn't attack unusual? Only 1 point will be changed. When the summoned crow dies, lose 3 hit points. Confused about what that does. When HP is going to be changed by unusual means, only 1 point will be changed. Does that mean anytime I do damage to it, I can only do 1 damage? But then it says when the summoned crow dies, lose 3 hit points. This is very confusing how that's written. I think what it's saying is that I kill this by killing the crows, and then I can't do more than 1 damage to this guy with a normal attack. Honestly, that's still probably more efficient than killing the crows. Probably means I can't play the dice on like this number. I kind of hate that this is such like a risky scenario for us, and that I don't understand how the enemy works, so we're probably gonna experiment and die. Both my crossbows are on cooldown, which I think means we die like immediately, although the crows aren't doing anything this turn, which is nice. Buy time. Intention will remain active until triggered by certain conditions. I think we want to break the focus of this. I don't know, we have like a free turn here, which is nice. I forget, does this add to the cost of the card? Or does it give us energy back? Let's see. I want to play it on this thing. Probably reload the crossbow. Let's see, let's play the unstable portal first. Bren gun, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. Kick 20. When casting, you can discard up to 20 cards. For each card discarded, duplicate this card. Discard up to 20 cards? That is wild. costs 2 mana to play. 7 blocking, 1 tough. Tough damage taken is halved and lose 1 every time you are attacked. Lose 1 tough. Well, I only have 1 damage, so having damage doesn't help. 7 burn, 7 blind. Seems decent, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should have thought about our choices there a little more. So playing this should give me a mana. Okay, so yeah, the 5 damage to a random enemy only did 1 to you. So that's what it means. I can only do 1 damage to you at a time. It did give me a mana. Play the lava bucket on one of these crows. And reload. And return. Yeah, a good mana roll here because I can actually use the blue mana. Do I have my 8 damage? Wait, no, that was a temporary thing. Okay, so these guys are doing 4 damage to us now. Wait, spread fear. Add 1 card to your draw pile, so he's cursing me. Summoning a crow. Oh, and this focus thing is happening again very quickly. I'm probably taking 10 damage from these guys now. Probably not drawing anything when I hit this guy that's making too big of a difference. Yeah, I mean, borrowed time on the 1 dice might be able to do some interesting stuff. I can't even block all of this damage quite. And there's nothing in my hand right now worth playing a borrowed card on right away, at least, because I have duplicates of everything. I think we do start this off by striking this bird. So that gave me 2 block. So playing 2 block cards means I survive? No, because then you're going to increase their numbers. I'm definitely playing another card this turn, so that means I'm taking 10 damage this turn, so I need to block 8 more to survive. Or kill this crow. It's a shame that I was really hoping I'd be able to kill 1 crow while the burn ate at the other one, which doesn't seem to be happening here. 3 mana left. I mean, can I kill this crow with 3 mana? Not really. I drew some terrible cards. I guess getting this into my hand is good for the long term, but this isn't going to be a long fight for me. I could play this. What does this do? It does nothing when you play it. It just goes to the discard pile, right? And then it lets me draw it again, which doesn't really help me this fight. If I duplicate this strike, do I have a chance of killing this by doing 20 damage? Not really. A pretty low chance. To kill this crow, this only needs to do at least 1 damage. I guess I can play this strike against this crow. Wait, did this guy heal? Oh, he raised his own numbers. Wait a minute. Well, I have to block to survive. Oh my god, he's summoning 2 crows this turn too. It's a kind of cool fight design overall. You see this kind of fight where like they summon mobs and buff mobs and stuff in a lot of these deck builders these days though. Let's see, temporarily increase the target number. Wow, I could play that on this card and draw a lot every turn. But then I also die. Wait a sec, I could exert this to make it do, like... Or not I could copy it? Make like a super strike? Hold up. Every time I played that I've rolled a 1. Increase target number. I have a 9 damage strike. I have a 14 damage strike. Does enough to make me gain 2 block to survive you. Do I want to use the dice, the 1 dice, to reroll this? Which means I can probably kill you this turn. I don't think killing you this turn does anything for me though, because you're not doing enough damage to kill me this turn. And doing 3 damage to you doesn't actually change any of these outcomes. I almost want to break this next turn. Which will give me two more block, draw 2 cards, and then if you have another focus effect, I break it. Oh shoot, I can't even play this. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'll play block then. I'm gonna be dead before that comes around. I totally thought I could play that. The card's freaking blue and I can't play it with blue mana. How did that mana get blue? I guess it was from the lollipop, and I didn't play any other blue cards? What did I play last turn? This message log is really hard to read. It should at least say like when you're like be divided by turns. Initial phase must be when the turn started. What did I play? I played strike. Killed a crow. I played strike again. Yeah, I guess I didn't play anything that used the blue mana. Okay. My discard pile was small, so these went into it before I shuffled and drew. Wait, no, how did I draw both of these? Oh, they get added to my draw pile, not my discard pile, so yeah. Dang. When drawn, add Fear, which I guess is just dead mana. Malady, can't be converted to mana. Exert this card if it stays in my hand. Temporary. Okay. So we're playing this. Put 2 cards on top of my draw pile. Man, I don't know. I can only play 2 cards this turn. I guess I'm dead. I probably shouldn't overthink this. I mean, we got out of the last fight where I thought I was dead the whole time, but this is looking pretty rough. It's probably safe to say I'm not blocking enough with that. Let's try something like this. I can at least play like... Actually, do I want to play my dice on these revelation cards? No, it's just not going to be enough, right? I feel like the best I can do is like kill one of these crows this turn. Doing something like this. Got my toolbox. Did I get my super strike? No. It does give me mana back. It's like too little though. Actually, I have a lot of block now. I can survive this turn. Hold up. I did get my super strike. Wait, this is doing 16 damage? These guys have 20 life? Next turn I get this. Oh, this doesn't get exerted. Interesting. You get a crossbow next turn? Oh, maybe I got something going on here. I don't think I want to add one of those to my deck. Bucket of Lava is probably pretty good on this guy. I got my super strike. That kills the crow. One remaining thing on this. Let's see. I mean, energy is like free to play because if I play the card that I play it on, I get the mana back, which is interesting. Like, should I just put that on the super strike? Hope I can keep drawing it. Take the block? Probably just keep taking the damage. Well, I don't know if I'm actually going to use that. I have 2 mana here, basically. I probably play Strike and Lava. I like how I can only do 1 damage to this guy, so I like how the lava is just going to like eat at him a little bit. And also this guy's going to die in 1 hit. I could just save mana to reload the crossbow, which is pretty big because that does 14 damage when I redraw it. Which is probably more than just doing a little bit of damage with the lava bucket. Yeah, I think I actually kind of like that. Oh, this is going to give me mana back though, so we'll play this. I can play this to buff the Super Strike, and the Super Strike will give me mana back when I play it, and then I can reload the crossbow. I kind of like that. So Isolation, Oscillation, Super Strike, kill the crow. Does extra damage to you. Probably gonna draw the Super Strike next turn, because it's in my discard pile now. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and reload the crossbow. Out of mana, I can play the toolbox, but I don't think I should. Let's end my turn. Okay, this is a tough hand. I started with 4 block. I forgot in this game block doesn't go away automatically. I guess we'll crossbow one of the birds. This is D8 damage. This will do 14 damage. I'm just gonna hit that. That'll help me draw 2. I got the Super Strike, okay. So this will do 16 damage, give me mana back, an extra mana, and do an extra D8 plus 2 damage to something else. I think that is an easy play on you. I'm now taking 0 damage this turn. Which I think means I should just eat this damage. So I can easily kill them next turn to get more card draw and more block. Which means I can either strike the Scarecrow for 1 damage on you. You're at 13 right now, so doing 1 damage to you would actually make it so I need to kill 4 crows for you to die. Or I could get Research for 2 concentration, 2 extra card draw. I could transform something that I could buff a card. I want to get Research out of my deck in hand, and I want the extra card draw. Because these fear are going to keep hurting me, and that kind of alleviates that. So I can convert this mana and play Research. So now I'm drawing 4 extra cards per turn. I should have played this, because if I got the energy thing, that's like kind of free to play. I forgot about that. I probably should have played this just to see if I got the energy, but now I'm not going to be able to play energy if I draw it. I guess having the energy in my deck wouldn't be a bad thing. This is adding to my card uses here. I don't know if that carries over. Yeah, it remains active. So I'm actually not going to play that because of the bide time. Okay. Super Strike is in my deck. I should be able to easily kill both of these birds, which will break your focus. I have an energy here. Do I want to play that now or wait till I draw something else? I'll wait until I draw something, because this is where all my damage cards are. I guess I could put it on like this strike. Then I can play this strike. What's unfortunate is I might draw the super strike and waste it when I kill this bird. I guess I don't have to kill this bird this turn. Maybe it makes sense to not kill this bird then, because that super strike is probably what saves me next turn. And I can play block to not die this turn. I think that makes sense, is not killing this bird. Too bad I can't reload my crossbow. I guess I could use the toolbox and do a lot more this turn. But I only get one more use out of this. I think I'd rather save this than reload the crossbow this turn, so let's just block. If I block, I should survive. That guaranteed that I drew the super strike. Got the toolbox here, so I think there's a lot that I can do this turn. Get the chaotic transformation and see what I get. I got the energy, which feels really good in this fight because I'm like so gimped on energy because this guy keeps adding the spheres to my hand. But also the extra random damage is kind of nice. What do I do this turn? I can't see all my cards. I have 2 cards that give me energy back right now already. Kind of like the oscillation. Get more damage onto some of my cards. This costs mana for me to play though, so that might not be viable. These 2 strikes are free to play because they give me mana back, and the toolbox is kind of free to play, and that gives me mana back. I guess I can afford to play this if I wanted to buff like this strike to do extra damage. Really close to actually like winning this fight. This is wild. I think I will take the oscillation. Oh shoot, did I just buff everything? I think that's okay. I guess I should have killed one of the birds first to prevent that, because I could have broken his concentration. I think they all die anyways, but ew, I hope that doesn't ruin my math. Alright, let's go ahead and buff this strike, I think. I'm gonna hit you. Kill you, it's going to take out this health bar and this health bar, and then I draw the super strike again. That doesn't do much because I can only do 1 damage to you. Is this another situation where I keep this crow alive? I think it is. Although ideally, I draw a card so I can shuffle this discard pile back into my deck, which I don't think I can do. I would have to block you for sure. I drew my energy. Doesn't help me this turn. just have to play my cards. I don't think there's a way that I guarantee this Super Strike is like the only card in my draw pile or whatever. Which is the only reason. Actually, you're not even summoning. So yeah, I should just play as many cards as I can. Actually, this turn isn't a lot, but... Actually, if I played the toolbox... I think I'd rather save the toolbox, though. Let's play this strike. Did that not do 1 damage to you, random enemy? I think we'll put the bucket of lava on you. Because that'll chip away at you. Okay, you're summoning 2 crows. I have a pretty bad hand next turn. I guess I will just try to chip away at you. I'm not taking damage this turn. I could also pre-build up block, but I don't have a lot of like great block cards for that. And they're basically half as effective. I try to build him up for next turn. Oh my gosh, I only get 1 mana when he's summoning 3 fears. Good thing he's only adding 2 this turn. Hold up, I can like almost kill you this turn. This would do 5 damage to you. I guess I just need to kill a crow next turn though. So maybe I should have played block. I don't know, or reloaded this. We'll end turn. Oh, I forgot I had that. Shoot, I guess I could have killed you this turn because of the burn, and then I probably wouldn't have to deal with these crows at all. Okay, my super strike is in there. I have this strike, which is very good though. And I have an energy card. And a crossbow. I feel like I should play energy on this strike. I like how it says add mana in 2 different places. Now that's going to give me 2 mana. Yeah, 4 block. I need to block 8. Crossbow will do 14 damage. It's just enough to kill you, so I guess I should probably use that. Can I win this fight without using the crossbows, though, so that I can actually leave the fight with my crossbows reloaded? Somehow survive this fight and, like, put myself in a favorable position for the next one seems kind of wild right now, but I think that's where we're at. I should probably try to save this toolbox if I can too. Oh, well I have the super strike. If I play this here, I'm basically guaranteed surviving the turn. Here's the other very good strike. Limited. So this doesn't have exert on it, so it stays in my hand. That's pretty interesting. Well, let's reload my crossbow. And I can't believe we won. Wow. Okay. So that was our first elite victory. Looks like we get 2 card draws and a relic draw from those, and 4 coins. So they're actually very rewarding. When the battle starts, 2 tough. I think that lets me absorb 2 hits, only taking 1 damage. That's basically the first 2 hits. Or no, I think it halves the damage. Water bottle, 3 lucid. I don't remember what lucid does. Jacket, when you lose hit points, gain 4 critical hit. When the battle starts, gain 4 critical hit. I think critical hit is a d20 check. I don't know what any of these effects do. I can't. Lucid's got to be good, right? Still don't know what it does. Cards, Vitality. If left in hand at turn's end, heal 3 hit points. Virtue, when converted to mana, add extra mana of this card's color and draw a card when the card is exerted. So this lets me heal 3 hit points per battle, basically. Doesn't seem worth taking up eating a draw. Discernment. If left in hand at turn's end, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Virtue, keep, and bonus. Keep. It stays in hand when the turn ends. It's a bonus. Wait, so this just means for the rest of the fight you deal 4 damage to a random enemy every turn? That actually seems kind of nice. And I can use it to draw extra cards by converting it into mana. Wow, I kind of like that. Wonder, when drawn, add 1 mana. There's these like these are special cards that we get to pick from. This isn't like a random selection, it looks like. Unless there's more of these, which that's probably the case. We get to draw like a special cat card. So this basically eats my draw but gives me mana. I don't really like that one. Courage. If left, apply 4 weak to a random enemy. Weak, damage dealt is reduced by 4. Sermon seems like the best one to me. Go ahead and grab that. Probably should have thought about that some more, but this video is getting long. And Discernment seemed like there was no negative effect. It just seemed like all upside because it had a bonus on it and it stays in your hand. Like, it seemed just kind of solid overall. Like, I don't think there might have been a better pick there, but I think we wouldn't be disappointed with that. So we got Blunderbuss, deal 7 damage, apply 3 weak, loaded ammo. The reload deals 24 damage to all enemies? That's interesting that the reload is expensive. Or is like a benefit, I mean. So you have to play this 3 times and then you get the reload. That's really interesting where the reload is like the best part of the card. 7 damage, 3 weak. That seems like a pretty strong card overall. The Slingshot applies 16 Butterhand. Miracle applies 16 Distract. Miracle said if it isn't drawn at this turn's draw card phase, trigger it when casting. We do draw a lot outside of that, so we could probably play this Miracle pretty often. When being attacked, check 16. If failed, double the damage. Pretty good, because those are high check values. They have a very good chance of applying once or twice. The Prism just adds a bunch of mana. I like both of these. I think the Blunderbuss seems like a game winner potentially, or like a really like get out of trouble card. Although the Slingshot is pretty sick too. And these only reduce. No, they lose half at the end of the turn, and then start of the turn. So you could like distract and then play like a bunch of big damage cards and you might get like a bunch of double damage. Weak reduces the damage. Actually leaning towards the slingshot. Let's give it a try. Alright, well, let's take a break here. I can't believe we survived, and I somehow have 1 hit point, but I actually feel like okay going into this fight. After surviving the elite fight with 1 hit point, I don't have my dice call, so we might be in trouble, but I can't believe we survived like the last 2 fights. It's pretty cool that we managed to do that. So yeah, let's call this here, and I guess we will pick this up next time. And I mean, we have a fight, and then the boss, and then we see what happens here. Should be good times. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you guys then. Do check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show some support for me and my work here. It's over at patreon.com/tonehack. You can also find my Discord if you want to come and hang out with me and the rest of the community there. But that is it for now, so thank you guys once again so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys for the end of this act, and perhaps the whole run in the demo, because I'm not sure how long that goes for. So, take it easy, everyone.